This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. 2 days away from fight night. We've got Mark Tibbs, who's probably going to be the busiest man on Saturday night. He's got Dylan, Richard, Charlie. How are you all feeling about it?
We're all on song, and we're all excited, very excited. Yeah.
Have you had as a hectic night as you're going to have on Saturday night before, with 3 fighters on?
I've had hectic nights at your call with 4s and 6 rounders, yeah, for sure, 5 and 6 at a time. So, yeah, I'm not sure I have a bit of hard work. None of us are.
Of course, it's a bit different. No pay-per-view bill. Great news yesterday. WBC Interim title is on the line, so that means Dylan Whyte will be mandatory for that WBC belt. I think a date in May. So you must be really pleased with that. Very,
very, very pleased. But listen, I'll be honest, you, I haven't. You know, I just focus on Whyte-Rivas and Saturday night. So and that's the way I am. I've heard it. I've heard what's going on, but we've got a job to do, and it won't be about if we don't deal with Saturday. You know what I mean?
People are drawing comparisons to before Joshua Ruiz, where everyone was talking to Joshua about Fury, Wilder, etc. It's the same with Dylan Whyte. Everyone in the media is talking about that shot at the WBC, but you've got Whyte-Rivas here, a very good amateur, some very good professional wins, undefeated, hungry, and he's going to be wanting that WBC shot.
Of course he is. That's going to pump him right up. I mean, we ain't overlooked that. We know them. We know what this sort of fight's going to do for someone like Whyte-Rivas. So yeah, we ain't overlooked nobody, and Dillian ain't either.
Dillian has obviously fought some very good contenders, a former world champion Joseph Parker, beaten him, Derek Chisora twice, Lucas Brown. If he adds Whyte-Rivas to that list, he's got like one of the best resumes in the division.
For sure. I mean, Whyte-Rivas, he's an avoided fighter for sure, and he ain't avoided fighter for nothing. You know what I mean? Dillian's a character, whereas he don't shy away from nobody, and people look at him as being a bit out the ordinary for fighting someone like Oscar. But credit to him, he's chipping away and he's getting better with every fight, and I've got very big confidence in this fight, for sure.
We know Dylan doesn't shy away, but in your mind, with that WBC shot looming, did you kind of think in the back of your mind, there's no need to take this risk against Whyte-Rivas, we can box someone else, or just kind of wait for that WBC shot?
No, we just took. It don't get in my way, no, for sure. Don't get in my way. I'll just get down to the nitty gritty and prepare for what's in front of us, for sure. And we've got a big team around us, and a quality team, a tight team, and everyone's got their areas to work on and stick at, and that's what we do.
Mark, I want to talk about your other fighters on the bill. Richard Riakporhe, Chris Smith, brilliant 50-50 fight for the fans. Richard was kind of mentioned Lawrence Okoli's name, and then he said Chris Smith stops him in 1 round. What did you make of all that talk today?
Well, you know, it's not banter, it's facts really, what Richard was coming up with, but it's going to be a great fight. 2 good unbeaten fighters, both very confident and both believe in themselves. Richard's going to be very, very sharp. His boxing IQ is up to date, and he's got phenomenal punch power in both hands, but he's not going to load up.
The cruiserweight Deontay Wilder?
You could say so. He's better than Deontay Wilder. He's got a better boxing IQ.
What did you make of Richard's comments today when he was talking about the fact that Chris Smith has joined a camp where, Lawrence Okoli rather has joined a camp where Chris Smith is? Do you think that's strange that you've got 2 top cruiserweights in the same camp?
Do I think it's strange? I can see where Richards is coming from, and I know where his thinking's at, but he does have a point. But listen, I just focus on my job. Yeah.
And in terms of the light heavyweight clash between Dan Azeez and Charlie Duffield for the southern area, you feeling confident for Charlie?
Very confident. He's looking great. He's been up to the Loughborough Uni with the boys. They've looked after him up there. They've got him in great nick, and it's up to him now. But it's a 50-50 fight again. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, and he's got a boxing IQ that I never thought he had. If you know what I mean, he surprised me. Surprising me.
We've kind of recently heard Charlie's story as well, sort of the battles he's been through outside the ring with depression, the loss of his brother, gambling problems. So if he can kind of get a good win against Dan, his profile's risen as well, and people know his story now, so he can be in some really big fights in that division.
Of course, it's a big opportunity for both fighters, for Dan as well. But I'm really pleased for Charlie because I personally know what what he's been through, and he deserves to. He's an hard worker. He's an honest man. He's a good human being. He's a one-off. You know what I mean? He's very well liked. He's very popular, and if he deserves every bit of success.
All right, Shun. He's going.
Coogie Bear, what's going on?
Mark, appreciate your time. Wish you the best of luck on Saturday. And as I said, you're probably going to be the busiest man at the O2. And we wish you well.
Thanks, Umar. All the best. Good luck, mate. Good luck yourself.